poster. Her family must be pretty influenced. So she had a poster with all these gentlemen on there, all these guys, and they were all signed it. So they need somebody in her family to get this thing. I said, Michelle, would you do that? She really didn't know how famous those guys were, what they did, you know.
Yeah.
And so so then we talked once in a while. They have a block party and they come and so we were talking. I said my uncle flew. What did you have, a B-24?
P-51s.
Yeah, but what'd you fly?
B-24.
B-24.
Oh, yeah, B-24.
Yeah, and I said, my uncle, they bombed Germany. I said, those guys escorted them. I'm sure they did because they escorted.
Yeah.
I said, she goes, well,
oh yeah, they were the best.
Yeah, they said they didn't lose that airplane. And I'm going, that's pretty badass when you can do that.
I've met one of them over, and I always donate to their organization. But yeah, I met one of them and told him, he said, well, brother, he goes like this, we're brothers in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're brothers. Okay.
Yeah,
I get black guys over there, and I go to, man, they all come over. Gotta go through that ritual.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, what does it cost you? Listen,
You know,
they just love it. They just love it.
when I moved to Little Rock, you know, we were pretty sheltered life out there in the middle of Kansas, right?
Yeah.
So we, when we moved there, we opened a warehouse up to sell the hot rod parts. So I went to the different shops and met these guys. One of them is my partner now. He had a shop way back then. Another one was James Douglas. He was a black guy. So James, everybody had cars. There was no barrier there. Everybody loved cars. You know.
Yeah.
So James hooked me up with some of his buddies to help put the warehouse together. You know, they were like, one of them worked at the door company, but he worked like they built garage doors.
Yeah.
He did night shift. So they come over and help us put shelves together. A bunch of super dudes. They looked out for me. I figured they probably kept me from getting hurt then, because we opened up and now you wouldn't want to go where we had our warehouse at, but then they never. They're just good people.
The law of reciprocity. What you do unto others, they will do to you.
Mm-hmm.
You be nice to people. And what's the greatest asset you can have? A good attitude and a beautiful smile.
Yeah.
And that denotes friendliness. And that's what it is.
Yeah.
I get more because I do that. I get more hugs and kisses. That's what keeps me young.
There you go. Oh man, well they're just some good people there. But yeah, Michelle and we always we talk, and her husband's he was a trainer, and then he's got MS. What they diagnose him
I
with?
think it's MS.
And they're pretty young.
MS.
I hate to see
I
him.
think so.
Is he wheelchair or is he?
No, he's got a good sense of humor. He's always, he's still same old Terry. You don't know anything's wrong with him.
He has the in and out. Yeah, I got a young lady named Pam. Beautiful girl, beautiful. She graduated from Ohio University, and she's in a wheelchair. And I first met her, and I think I fell in love with her right from the beginning. Real nice, and she came over to give me a kiss, and she said, "John, I love you." And I said, "I love you, Pam." But she has her days, and then I heard somebody that her husband is not treating her right, and one day she started crying, and I guess it was one of those days, when she went and said, "Well, didn't I just?" I said, "It's divorce, the son of a bitch." No, it's just, then I lose my support.
Oh man.